Understanding how different types of equity compensation operate is crucial in amassing your wealth in a tax efficient way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through some of the more popular ones: RSUs, ISOs, NSOs, and ESPPs. So let's start with ISOs, incentive stock options. A couple things you should take into consideration. While exercising it does not recognize you taxes, if you exercise enough and you have a big enough income, then you may trigger what's called alternative minimum tax. So understanding how to navigate that is absolutely crucial. Secondly, doing something that's called an early exercise can help you avoid the alternative minimum tax rule or the alternative minimum tax consequence, and allows you to convert all gains into capital gains or long-term capital gains. So there are some very specific strategies you can utilize with incentive stock options now in order to make the most of them. The next one is RSUs, sometimes called restricted stock awards. And you can do something that's called an 83B election, allowing you to pay taxes on the value of those shares now, and then allowing you to accumulate them in a long-term capital gain fashion. Pair that with something called the qualified small business stock exemption, which is now allowing you to avoid $15 million of capital gains, and taking care of the early exercise or 83B election with the RSAs is super crucial. Non-qualified stock options, the brother of incentive stock options, don't have the same tax benefits as incentive stock options. And essentially, when you exercise them, you will pay ordinary income on the difference between what you exercise them at and what the price of the stock was at that point in time. Non-qualified stock options give you the benefit of time leverage, meaning that you have all the time in the world, usually about 10 years, to see where the stock goes without putting up any economic value into it or taking any economic risk. And finally, equity stock purchase plan award. I gotta tell you, this is the most complicated equity form out of all of them. But at the core of it, if you are looking to amass wealth using your equity compensation, ESPP is one of the best ones because they have very tangible benefits for holding for an extended period of time. Otherwise, usually we recommend sell ESPPs right away, and the reason why, you're usually getting a 10% discount. Sometimes with a look back period, it's even more. And even if you pay the maximum tax bill on it, it's essentially risk-free money right there and then. So that's the equity compensation piece.